All right, Hans, enjoying your avocado. We're seeing a different Hans Voss today than yesterday.
I'm in the support crew today. Happy to support my brothers and sisters on the run with food, nutrition, liquids, and enthusiasm. It's fun to watch them because being in there is great, but to see them moving across the countryside as a unit is very powerful.
What happened yesterday to you?
Well, on mile 2, I rolled my ankle, just the old ankle roll to the outside, and I gutted it out for 28 more miles.
That's crazy.
It took damn near everything I had. So there was some personal growth that occurred during that 6.5-hour journey. But today, and I got checked out afterwards, and it's just swollen up, and I think one day off is going to be good for me, and I'll be back on the road tomorrow.
Excellent. I think you said at the team meeting yesterday something to the extent of that you were thinking during the run yesterday that you've had worse days, but not many.
Well, that's what I was looking for worse days. When have I felt worse than this? I went through all my various endurance events, didn't come close to it. Then I get into like other issues in my life that were difficult, and I at least found a couple.
Right. But there were also some poignant words said, or some poignant words quoted of yours this morning that putting the pain in perspective, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people struggling a lot harder than me. One day off with a rolled ankle is nothing compared to the challenges that people in this country and across the world face every day. So I'm fortunate, I'm healthy, and I'm ready to go.
So back to the support van. Tell us just a little more about the logistics, what we're doing, how often we're stopping.
Well, you know, first of all, it's absolutely essential. This crew putting out food and water is vital to the success and the encouragement of each runner. So we have a well-regimented system that we've refined over the first 3 days, which is every half-hour water stops, every 1 hour full nutrition stops. We try to get salts in them, potassium through bananas, and then as you get later in the day, you know, real food like PB&Js and chips with salt. And you know, it's an important role, and keeping it on track isn't easy either.
Can you tell us a bit about Dan and what he's doing, what role he's performing, and how important he's been?
Well, first of all, I got to say, Dan Zepper's from Traverse City. He's a therapist who has a lot of different strategies on how to help people. One of the things that I was particularly impressed with was that he spent his time running as a younger man, coaching, and then providing therapy to runners. So he is a running guy. So a few of us were meeting with him, getting our legs tended to prior to the race, to the run. And then I think it was a Monday evening when I was in Traverse City. I flew on Wednesday, and we finally concluded that he needed to come on this. So in 3 days, he was on the plane and a part of the expedition, which I think just says...
3 days before the run began.
3 days before the run began, he came without any planning whatsoever. But he's important because you've got to have someone who understands running injuries and preventative care and therapy to help people get through their concern and into the next day.
So, for example, what has he been doing with you with your ankle injury?
Well, my ankle was about this big last night, and now it's swelled down because he has just a more of a traditional way of just rubbing the swelling out up towards your heart. And I can tell that his work has helped me get ready to run in the near future. So cool. He does a lot of physical manipulation, deep massage, active release therapy, and it is it's not only serving me, but it's serving many of the runners, including a number of the Ethiopian runners, some of whom haven't run this far on a regular basis. So having a experienced, qualified guy on this expedition is absolutely essential.
Awesome. Well, get back out there on day 5. Thanks.
All right, man.